Oops, I think I made a grammatical mistake in that sentence. I wish I could change the first paragraph of my conclusions. Do I still have a chance to add a file to my submission? These are only a handful of regrets and wishes that I hear from students after they have submitted their manuscripts. The main reason for these regrets is that they did not make a personalized checklist to guide them through the writing and submission process. You see, the checklists that are often provided by the journals and publishers are not good enough, simply because they mainly focus on the overall format of your manuscripts and the types of files you have to prepare before submission. What most authors often neglect is the power and importance of a personalized checklist that guides them in every single submission. Writing a well-organized and detailed checklist for publication is not optional, it's absolutely necessary. So I'm going to give you some suggestions and tips to follow to make your very own custom-made checklist that you can keep beside you and consult before and during writing your manuscripts and at the time of submission as a final check. The key to an easy-to-follow checklist is structure. Structure your checklist based on the stages in the writing process. For example, things to remember before writing, what to look for during writing, and final check before submission. Some prefer to structure a thematic checklist with headings such as grammar, vocabulary and diction, spelling and punctuation, style and format, word count, references, graphs and tables, and etc. Others would like to keep two types of checklists. One for the fine-grained details like the one I just mentioned, and one for the bigger picture where they consider important overall writing tips for a successful outcome. Whichever you'd like to organize your checklist notes, it is very important to write down what you learned from this course in your own language and in short and easy to review items in your checklist. It is easy to follow this course just by watching the videos and reading through the subtitles, but chances are that a month or two down the line you will forget many important tips. So do not jump to the next video until you've opened the digital document or prepare the paper and pen to start your checklist as you go through this course. You will eventually refine your notes and reorganize what you learn by the end of all videos. I've made this course, especially the remaining two sections, in a way that you can easily take the important messages from each video and keep notes of them. If you have a habit of explaining what you've learned in long sentences in your own language, then make two documents, one for longer notes and one for short items that you can easily review in a few minutes. Use clear headings in different colors or font sizes. List the items under each heading in the order that you need to follow during the writing process. Highlight very important parts or the parts that you are most likely to forget or neglect. And finally, keep a copy of your checklist just in case you lose the original ones. Happy checklisting!